here are the top 10 duelists in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Starting from the original all the way to Arc 5. Let's get it. Coming in at my number 10 is Jack, the former champion of the Fortune Cup. Use some of my favorite cards, Red Dragon Archfiend. This is a top 10 card for sure. But yeah, he did his big one against Yusei, Yugioh, and his battle against the Convict lives rent free in my head because it's tough. And I like dragons, so he gets number 10. My number 9 is Kalin, Big Dog Kessler. The no-hand playstyle is tough, and one of the most creative playstyles I've ever seen. Although he was a YN, went to jail, kind of, depending on what version you watched in the sub, apparently he met the Woo, and then in the Cowboy arc, he wanted to send himself to Jesus' birthday party, but he's still cool. The Infinity cards are tough, and when I get them back in Duel Links, I'm gonna be in my bag. My number 8 is a Destiny Hero King, Aster. This boy is tough. He comes in, wipes out Jaden, and makes him go card blind. Not sure how that happened, but we're gonna keep it pushing. He makes Zane turn emo. Also, he jumped out of a plane and through a window with no parachute. Y'all, that's pretty tough. Also in Arc 5, he was cooking. He was out here turning people into cards, things of that nature. And yeah. And then coming at my number 7 is Reginald Shark Castle. This boy got it. He was just so cool. He was the only regular human, quote unquote regular, who was able to control a number card. And then by happenstance, he's the leader of the variants and had the best designs out of all of them. And then his duel with Yuma at the end of the show, peak. My number 6 is the Supreme King, Mr. Get Your Game On. Jaden is really that guy, with the best character development out of all the MCs, maybe all the characters in all Yu-Gi-Oh! Jaden really got game. The elemental heroes are GOATs. Flame Wingman, GOAT. Neos is peak. Definitely one of the best decks, best player in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. He should have went pro. He would have won. Number 5, Kaiba, the Blue Eyes Merchant. Kaiba really is good. Kaiba really is one of the best strategists in Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's not lie and say that Kaiba didn't have Yugi pulling out plot armor from his butthole every time they dueled. Also, Kaiba just be doing stuff. He has a Blue Eyes airplane. When I become a billionaire, forget helping the kids. I'm getting a dragon airplane flying over a third world country just to scare them, and maybe I might just end up in their history as a god. My number 4 is Kite, the only character to win a duel on the moon, master of the galaxy eyes. Also, he never lost to it. Kite is so cold. He has his own battle uniform that appears from nowhere, don't know how. Furthermore, he is just too good. In Zexal, he lost once. In Arc 5, he was out here cooking people and just making them turn into cards. He was battling the top tiers, and that's the only people who lost. We only lost to the top tiers because of plot. My number 3 is Declan. This one is biased because I do own the Triple D box, but he was in his bag, master of all summoning methods. If he has a plan, he will execute, and that's just with the regular Triple D Kings. But when he pulled out the Supreme Kings, you're cooked. I should know, because let me get in my bag, everyone I ever played in Yu-Gi-Oh! Cooked. I don't care who you are, you can be the best in the world, I'm him. Give me 3 months of dedicated Yu-Gi-Oh! Time, I'll cook you with my Triple Ds. Pause. My number 2 is the King of Games, Yugi. I include Atem and Yugi as one, but nevertheless, they both are great. Atem got the skill and Yugi got the brain. Atem was cooking Kaiba, Pegasus, Merrick, and everyone else they went up against. But don't sleep on Yugi. Yugi's bag is deep. He was able to go band for band with Kaiba and had him in an infinite loop the whole time. People thought that Yugi wasn't like that. He beat Kaiba. He did a big one with that one. Let's not lie. And then my number 1, my GOAT, and the only protag that never lost in the actual show, Yusei. Yusei is the best duelist ever. He rides a motorcycle, and then he has the best, I understand it now, moment in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they give him a whole cutscene where he figures out the exact plan. Like, oh, I got this card now. Oh, bet it's raps. And yeah, that's my list. If your list is different, you know what I'm saying? Comments are open. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah.